So the most common question I get is, what is Bitcoin? What's all this cryptocurrency stuff? And I'm not going to get into the technical details of things. You can definitely Google on your own and check out, Wikipedia, Investopedia, all the millions of sites that break down the technical side of things. And I'm really not going to get into it, mostly because if I do, you're still going to be confused. Most people, they still aren't understanding because the technical stuff still is very confusing if you're not familiar with it, if you're not already an investor. So what I want to talk about is more of a high-level overview of what it is, because what you're really asking is, what does it mean to me? How can I use it? How can I make money from it? I have some money, I'm looking to get involved. I don't have a lot, I'm not sure how I can get involved. Is it just a trend? Is it a fad? Will it be here in 10 years? Awesome questions. That's what kind of the heart of the issue of what you're really wanting to know. So let's get into that. Most people are trying to figure out, is it like cash? Am I getting some so I can use it to buy things? Is it like gold? Am I going to get some so I can hold it for forever, for when the dollar crashes, whenever that's going to be? Or is it more like a stock and an option and investment where, but thinking more traditionally of, okay, I'm going to get it, buy it and hold it for 10, 20 years. And those are all valid areas and can all be seen as ways to use Bitcoin. But most people see the price, okay, so now it's like, and at the time of this video, it's over $8,000 to buy one coin. But does that mean that if you don't have $8,000, you can't participate in Bitcoin? No, not at all. But you have to understand how you're using it and why. So the initial thing you really need to know is, what is your plan? Why are you investing and why are you buying Bitcoin? Please don't buy it just because everyone's talking about it. Don't buy it because it's a trend or fad. If it doesn't fit into your personal investment plan for your life and your finances, this is not where you want to put your mortgage payment, or this is not where you want to take that money that you actually need for the next year, even if it's 6 months or the 5 years. This is money that you want to take, that you have to invest. If you don't have investment funds, then you may want to look at it, look at other options. Now, you don't need to have $8,000 to invest and participate with Bitcoin. There are ways where you can take, $100, $500, $500, and actually benefit from this. So I think a lot of people take a step back from it because they feel like they can't purchase a whole coin. It doesn't matter. I even have some in my Coinbase account because I'm actually preparing to buy some crypto packages through Wealth Generators, and it's increasing in value just sitting there, and it's just because I've bought Bitcoin, right? So it doesn't have to be that you bought a whole coin. That's, I think, a common misconception is there are bits and pieces that you can buy. There's a certain amount of it. It's like, of course, so shares in Apple or Google, maybe it's $100 or $200, right? And so in order to get one share, you need to actually have that amount. Well, with Bitcoin, you actually can get, you can actually get percentages of it or pieces of it. So you can have 0.0057 of a coin, right? And so you still can participate in it, but you want to be smart with it. You want to make sure that you understand why you're using it, because yes, some people are buying it and they plan on holding it to see how much it's going to increase in value. But this is money that they don't need right now, and they understand that it can be more of a long-term investment. Even though it's a short-term, it's not going to be a 30-year thing. It might just be 10 years. It might just be 5 years. But you need to know your plan before you get involved. Some people are using it and they're mining it. They're actually creating the coins that are going into the market and having that for themselves. That's another way of owning Bitcoin, buying it, purchasing it, but you're actually helping to create it and mining the coin. Some people are trading it, and so they are using it for more short-term investments or day trading in and out of the market with it. And they're using that to actually have cash flow and income from it. You can actually have Bitcoin and turn it into US dollars. So some people get this idea of, oh, well, that person's only virtually rich. Well, I wouldn't discredit that, right? Because if you have this buying power, it's just like with stocks. If you owned 1 million shares of Apple and you decided you wanted to sell it you'd have a lot of money. Granted, now, if you only own the shares, it's an investment and you can't actually take that and spend it. But you're still pretty well off. So you have to understand that the way Bitcoin is now is just like if you had shares of something or owned stock in something. You can treat it as an investment. So I hope that clears up some things. I'm going to be making a few more videos as things go on. If you want to know more about the cryptocurrency packages of Wealth Generators, please let me know. It is a way for people who don't have that $8,000 to buy in Bitcoin to get started. And I have to tell you, if buying one coin, yeah, that'd be great. You know, it could definitely increase. But a lot of people have really missed the boat of when it was a few $100s, maybe even only $1,000, right? If you can't afford to buy more than one or two or three, you definitely want to look at other options. It's not going to be as beneficial to tie up $8,000 to just have one coin. That's why the cryptocurrency mining packages are really cool, because you can get started for as little as $500 one time purchasing a contract and actually be mining cryptocurrency, and you can take that and you can convert it into whatever you want. It's going to pay out in Ethereum, but you can convert that into Bitcoin if you'd like, or whatever other coin or whatever other things you'd like to purchase, and even US dollars. So stay tuned for more information. Please let me know if you have any questions about it or other things that I can go into. I hope this helps to clear up some things.